guys? Logan here for a new video. But before I start on all this drywall tonight, because I know I have a bunch of new subscribers, a lot of y'all don't know, but I flooded 10 feet during Harvey, so this is my room. This is actually the backdrop right about right here where I've done most of my videos, but I work during the day, so I do most of my work at night. But the video topic today is going to be how dual clutch transmissions and automatic transmissions, they are not the same thing. You cannot call dual clutch transmission an automatic. The dual clutch transmission may function similar to an automatic, but they're completely different. The dual clutch transmission is going to outperform the automatic 10 times out of 10. The shift times are so much quicker. Dual clutch transmission can shift in 0.05 seconds. The new GT500, that's going to be shifting in 0.1 second. Compared to the automatic, they can take up to half a second to 0.7 seconds to shift, so that's one area. And another is how it just depends on what mode you're in the dual clutch. You can put it in like automatic mode, where it is going to roll through the gears for you, and a lot of people, actually there was a poll done 2 years ago, of people who owned dual clutch transmissions in their SUVs and cars. They didn't even know they had a dual clutch transmission. And while a dual clutch transmission can have its like automatic mode, it's going to have its manual mode as well. But the manual mode works very similar to a manual car. It just doesn't have the clutch. It has a clutch, two of them, but it just doesn't have the clutch pedal. So and I've actually driven a dual clutch Ferrari. It was a 2005, but the shift's amazing. And when you're driving, it was actually kind of awkward for me because, I mean, hey, my Mustang, it's automatic. But when I got in the Ferrari and started driving it, it was very different. I mean, it's not an automatic. And like I said, the shifts are very, very smooth and very quick. You can be on the highway, you can select exactly what gear you're gonna be in. As soon as you hit the pedal or the paddle, you're gonna shift gears. The moment that I downshifted or upshifted in that Ferrari, it seemed like literally the moment that even I was just compressing the pedal, it was shifting gears. And that really, really impressed me. So to all these people who's, saying that the dual clutch transmission is trash, it's automatic, they want to have more control of their car, you have all the control of a car with the GT500. It's just you're not going to have that pedal. And I mean, I understand that people, they're going to miss out on compressing the clutch and actually shifting your gear, going between 1 to 2 or whatnot, but you're still going to have that control, that feel where you're in control of the car because you have the pedals or the paddles and you're going to shift your gears. And yes, I know in the 10-speed automatics you can select what gear you want to be in as well, but it's not the same. It doesn't feel the same. I've driven an automatic with the 10-speed, and like I said, I've driven that Ferrari. They are completely different. Automatics are great for like daily drivers, but the dual clutch transmission is mainly designed for performance cars, which is why Ford is putting it in their new Shelby GT500 versus like the Mustang GT, which who knows, maybe the dual clutch could work its way into the GTs. I mean, it'd be interesting to see it. I just kind of doubt it. And another cool thing about the dual clutch transmission is the power loss is not the same as it is in the automatics. In the automatics, there is significantly more horsepower loss through the drivetrain than dual clutch. And I'm not saying that the GT500 doesn't need a manual. Honestly, I believe that the GT500 needs to have two options. It needs to have the dual clutch and the manual option because there's so many people out there who just want that engagement. Because it is more engaging than a dual clutch, but the dual clutch is significantly more engaging than just a normal automatic. And honestly, I think it's kind of silly that Ford didn't include some kind of manual transmission, but like I said 2 videos back, the head engineer of Ford Performance, he went out and said how if the demand is there, how that option could be available for certain people to get the manual transmission. But he even knows that the dual clutch is just so much more advanced than the normal manual transmission from the shift times, everything, how it's just, that is the performance car, that's the performance transmission. But I just want to make this video just to clarify, just to let y'all know that the new GT500 is not going to be an automatic car. It's going to be a GT500 with a dual clutch transmission. And I'm very sure that I'm going to get those comments saying how, yes, the dual clutch transmission is an automatic transmission. Well, go look it up. Look at all these videos that explain exactly the differences between all the different transmissions, and you'll see how it's not the same. And even me, I used to think that the dual clutch wasn't an automatic transmission because of the way it works. But after driving one and after researching it and see how they work, they are different. But guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and please subscribe. And as always, have a great day.